boop, 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 boop. Boom. Click, click, boom. Hello, 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 hello. Good late morning, afternoonish, whatever it is. Hello. It's the Paul. It's a me, Paolo. Slow YouTube day. Not for long. Soon enough, there will be some flash ride on the horizon. Won't be long now. So that you can find out what's going on this week. Or you could just watch YouTube and have it be just like Rittenhouse, Rittenhouse, Rittenhouse. Turn on the TV, Rittenhouse, Rittenhouse. Kyle Rittenhouse. Ryle Kittenhouse. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Just shooting some flies. Don't mind me. I thought last night that it was definitely cold enough to kill these fucking flies, but I guess not. And now I'm gonna get smoked by my fire. I'm gonna be a smoked piece of meat here pretty soon. Did you like Arnold as governor? No. No, but I don't really like politicians in general. I have this crazy theory that they're all working against us, you know? I don't know where I picked that up. Yeah, I think at night they probably go into the trees and shit. It'd be interesting to find out, like, where these flies go at night to survive the cold. Looks like you're in your element with all that smoke. Oh, yeah. Smoke. Smoke. Politicians going into the trees, yeah. Maybe that's where they go. I don't know. Boom, 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 boom. What is that? What's that tune? Boom, 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 boom. Harry Potter. You're right. It's been stuck in my head today, and I've been just kind of like absent-mindedly humming it. It is Harry Potter. You're right. Harry Potter. Look who it is, little Harry Potter. Dude, you know what Draco Malfoy should have done, dude? As soon as that little rat Harry Potter showed up at school, started getting popular, he should have just Avada Kedavra'd his ass. Like, what was stopping him from doing it? You know what I mean? Who's gonna tattletale? Should have just been like, Avada Kedavra, you little piece of shit. Now you're dead. Get out of here. Yeah, dude. With me as the head writer, Harry Potter would have been a short story at best. Would have been a short story. Gay tension stopped him. That's only in your dreams, dude. That's only in your imagination. There was no gay tension between Draco and Harry Potter, okay? None. Maybe maybe slight amount, but that's everybody. There's gay tension between everybody. There's no more gay tension there than there is any other place. You know what I mean? I just don't understand. Like, there's invisibility things, right? Could not fucking Voldemort, could he have not, like, sent somebody in to Hogwarts, send like a tactical team of 5 Death Eaters or whatever? You know what I mean? Have them take out Harry Potter. Have them take out Harry Potter and Dumbledore and Snape and everybody else that's a problem. I just wish I could have, been on that Death Eater council, because I'd have been like, hey, not that this plan isn't great, but why don't we just go to Hogwarts and blow that fucking place up? Just kill a bunch of people. Also, you probably wouldn't have destroyed your whole life's work message by becoming a raging transphobe after writing it. No, I probably wouldn't have done that either. Yeah, dude. Send a nuke through the port key. You know what I mean? You got a port key thing, right? You go into the fireplace, and then you show up. Just send somebody on a suicide mission. They got a nuke. Like, oh no. Send a nuke through the fucking port key. Call it a day. I don't get it. Yeah. The suicide wizard. One of the true believers, Get a Death Eater. Draw straws or some shit. Whoever loses has got to take the nuke. Just the way it goes. Wizards, you would think that they would have extra imagination because they're wizards, but they really don't. Like, fuck, dude. There's a million ways they could have killed Harry Potter. There's a billion ways. Yeah, just hire a bunch of like government agents. Like, why didn't, okay, this would have been good. This would have been really good. What if instead of directly attacking Hogwarts, like Voldemort just tattled? If he just tattled, he was just like, hey, government, there's a bunch of crazy fucks with superpowers living out in the middle of goddamn nowhere. You know the government's gonna come in and shut that shit down. Why didn't you tattletale? Like, fuck the wizard's code. You're a Death Eater. You know? Go tattle. Was there some fucking shit in the story that would have precluded a tattle? There's actually a problem with many urban fantasy universes. Modern tech and arms are so extreme that many magic things have just become useless. Yeah. Kinda, yeah. Yeah, dude, snitch. Just be like, I know where Hogwarts is at. I know where there's a bunch of fucking crazy subversives have their own government. They're doing crazy experiments on children. You get my drift? Just snitch. Snitch the snitch. Be like, look, here's some pictures. Here they are flying around on broomsticks. Here they are fucking doing dangerous things with kids. Having kids knock each other over with fucking an unidentified weapon. Dude, the government would have been all over that shit. Government would have sent in SEAL Team 6 pronto. Would have been over. But no, he's got like this fucking multi-layered plan always. Doesn't make any sense to me. Queuing on them with the populace, yeah. Turn the populace against them. Be like, they've been doing the global warming, they have. All that magic they've been doing over there. What's that doing to the environment, eh? I say we tear down these wizard schools once and for all. Turn the fucking common person against them and the government. It'd be over. Harry Potter's ass would have been burnt to the stake. You know? Start another witch trial. Like think. Stupid ass Death Eaters. See, Death Eaters are smart anyway. They could survive that shit. They don't have like a big Death Eater stronghold. They're all over the place. They're like hidden in amongst the populace and shit. Death Eaters already survived this shit. Just tattle. They would have fucking Dumbledore strapped to a medical table with all kinds of wires plugged into him and shit. And he'd be like, please, listen to me. You must release me. Voldemort is coming. They'd be like, shut up, you weirdo. But he's an evil wizard. Yeah, so are you. Shut up. We're studying you. Do that magic thing. I'm gonna find out how this works. Expelliarmus. And they figure it out. And they're just like, oh yeah, all we gotta do is make this like bracelet. Now everybody's got magic powers. We figured it out. Then Voldemort, like, here's what you do. You ruin the whole Harry Potter universe by first turning the populace against them and then learning how to do the magic and then making it available for the populace, right? Because it's at that point when everybody's just like, oh yeah, look at this. I can light my finger on fire to light my cigarette. Once everybody's just got like into the mundanity of magic, then Voldemort comes, you know what I mean? Then he takes over. There's no thought process here. Yeah. Fucking the government goes in, they kidnap Professor McGonagall, they kidnap fucking Dumbledore, they kidnap Snape, they hook them up, they test the fucking wands and shit, they figure out how to do it better. They make some like, muggles into crazy tech mages. That would have been cool. But, whatever. Muggles. That would have been a cool like sideline for one of the movies too. Like there's a muggle who knows and he's a genius, and he made like this muggle device that allows muggles to use magic. Yeah, yeah. just send some fentanyl into fucking Hogwarts, you know what I mean? That would have done it too. You're right. That would have been way easier. Just you know, uh give Draco and his two little goons or whatever some fentanyl. Be like, yeah, pass this around. You know what I mean? Sell this to your friends. Yeah. Get Hogwarts all fucked up. Where fucking Professor Lupin is all loopy. Professor McGonagall is like sleeping under a bridge somewhere near that little fucking town. You know what I mean? I used to be a professor at Hogwarts. Can you spare some cutter, me brother? Was there ever a Muggle liaison to the wizard world? I don't think so. Not really. I guess like Harry Potter's parents or his uncle and aunt, I guess, were kind of that, right? They knew. Like there were definitely some Muggles what knew what was going on. Like Harry Potter's parents definitely knew what was going on. They knew he was a wizard or some shit. They knew he could do some shit at some point. So definitely some Muggles that knew some shit. The British PM knew. I thought the British PM was a wizard. I thought that was the whole thing, though. Am I wrong about that? I thought secretly the British PM was a wizard, and that's how he knew. Man, you like flying on a broom? Fly on this. What's this, Draco? Don't worry about it, man. Just shoot it. Here, I'll help tie you off. Oh, now you're really flying now, huh? That's right. Better than any broomstick. I'm not a huge fan of any Harry Potter. It's just John Lennon shooting people in the face with his stick. Huh? Say what, mate? Minister for Magic drops in on the Muggle PM in times of emergency. Oh, so it is like it's been a long time since I read the books and or saw the movies, so I in my brain the prime minister was a secret wizard or whatever the fuck. They place people in high positions or whatever because they were very strict about Muggles not knowing. But why would they tell the fucking goddamn government? That doesn't make any sense. That precludes the whole snitching thing I was talking about. They done snitched on themselves. Doesn't make any sense. Like the muggles either know or they don't. You know what I mean? You can't have a few muggles out there that know, because you know the government would have been doing some shit. Ron, what are you doing?
Fuck off, Hermione.
What did you say to me?
I said fuck off. You messing up me high.
Ron, are you on that wizard fentanyl?
Shut up.
Where's Harry? Ron just points in the corner of the room. Harry's been there for 3 days, all fucking dead. Harry, no! They could have got them Weasley twins in on it, too. You know them Weasley twins would have slanged some dope. You know what I mean? Like, that's another thing that, like, was completely absent from the Hogwarts world, which made no fucking sense to me. There was a bunch of these troublemakers in the school and shit. Not one of them brought some weed. I was like, hey, want some wizarding weed? No wizard drugs at all? None of these wizards are getting fucking high. None of them. Not even the Death Eaters? Some wizarding weed, dude. Yeah, they were already slanging. They were like, yeah. But they were slanging like tricks, like fireworks and pranks and stuff, dude. Add a little bit of fucking wizarding weed to your repertoire, you know what I mean? If you're... Doesn't make any sense. Throw some wizarding weed down on that shit. You know you're gonna sell it. Yeah, and Lord of the Rings, there's a bunch of it. A bunch of mentions of it. You know Gandalf is high. Fucking Saruman says it to him. Your love of the halfling's leaf has dulled your wits. He's out there, you know Gandalf was high. Of course he was, the whole fucking time. Like, what does he do in the Mines of Moria? You remember? When he can't figure out which door to take? He sits down and he smokes a bowl. Am I wrong? Tell me I'm wrong. He sits down and he's like, all right, I gotta figure this shit out. Everybody shut the fuck up. Get back there. I'm gonna figure this out. Which door do I take? Itty beady mighty mo, catch a tiger by his toe. If he hollers, let me go. Eeny meeny miny mo. You will not be it for the rest of your entire life. Left. I don't know, man. Gandalf is not human. He's like an angel or some shit. I can't remember what the name of it is. Some dork in here will tell you what it is. But he's not a human, technically. But then why would he smoke the leaf? Why would he smoke the halfling's leaf if it did nothing for him? You know what I mean? Why would Saruman say that all that weed that he was smoking was dulling his wits? A Maiar, thank you. Well, whatever. Clearly, they can get high. Clearly, they can smoke dope. He gets high with Pippin and Merry. He gets high by himself. He gets high with Bilbo a couple of times. He gets high with Frodo. He gets high with Aragorn. That whole fucking That whole crew was smoking. People think like I think Lord of the Rings was the first stoner action movie that was played like for reals, not like a fake action movie that's all about stoners just mumbling their way through it. It was literally just a bunch of stoners. Everybody, everybody was smoking the weed. Am I wrong? Oh, the whole Shire, dude. The whole Shire is nothing but stoners. Nothing but. They're running around stoned all day. The first time we see Aragorn in the movie, what's he doing? First time he's mentioned in the book, what's he doing? Sitting in the corner with his hood pulled down, smoking weed. Fucking Sam is a big old stoner. What happens when Merry and Pippin help Treebeard and the Ents tear down fucking Isengard? What's the first thing they do? They have a sesh. They're like, man, that fucking shit was crazy that we just did. You want to smoke? Yeah, I do want to smoke. And then, yeah, then they get the munchies. Nah, see, even the bad guys in this were smoking the dope. Okay, all you have to do to look at an orc is to know that they're getting high. Maybe not smoking weed, but they're getting high on something. Meth. You know what I mean? That's the difference. It's the war of like weed versus the harder drugs and shit. Weed and alcohol versus like heroin and meth. Nah, dude, them orcs, they were way too high strung, man. How do you think? Okay, how do you think those orcs made such good time back to Isengard? You got three of the fucking superheroes of the universe, right? Of the fucking Lord of the Rings universe. You got Aragorn, you got Legolas, you got Gimli, right? These fucking orcs were able to outrun them for how many days? They were fucking tweaked. Orcs don't get coke. It's too high. It's too high grade. Sauron is sitting up there in his fucking tower, snorting coke. Why do you think his eyes always blown open? Oh, I see you. So he's up there like Tony Montana with his face in a mountain of coke, right? And he has a whole bunch of fucking nasty meth dispensaries all over Mordor. You know, he's turned Mordor into like meth city. He's got a bunch of his fucking dirty orcs making up batches of orc meth. And he's passing that shit out. It's just him and the fucking ring wraiths up there snorting the coke. They're the only ones that can afford it. Look at those orcs. They can't even afford decent armor. They're like wearing trash can lids and shit running around, you know? You know those orcs were fucking on meth. They had to be. That motherfucker that runs up into that thing with two torches to light the bomb, are you telling me that that guy wasn't methed up? That fucking orc, you know what I'm talking about? The one where they plant the bomb up underneath in the gutter or whatever, and that fucking orc comes running out. He's meth. Dude, I've seen it a million times. It's a total meth run. He's like getting hit with arrows and shit, and he's like, fucking, I don't care. Methed out. And all the humans and shit, they're fucked up, you know? They're smoking weed. All of them. PCP, nah, man. That's too hallucinatory. You don't understand, man. You ever seen a fucking crazed meth head? It's like watching an orc. I'm telling you, dude, a meth head will fucking climb you like a spider monkey, rip your head off, and then ask you for money. I'm telling you. I know my shit. Lord of the Rings is all about drugs. It's a drug-fueled universe over there in fucking Middle Earth. What do you think those elves are on, huh? What kind of little fucking fungi do you think those elves are harvesting out of all those fucking... You know what I mean? Of course Gollum was a tweaker, dude. They did it to him. They got him hooked on meth when they captured him. Remember? They captured him and they tortured him. They got him hooked on the junk there. Yeah, he never has any because he's on the Jones. He's trying to kick. Yeah, those elves are fucking... No, dude. Those elves are on fucking psilocybin, dude. The elves are tripping on mushrooms all the fucking time. Look at what happened when that fucking... He offered Galadriel the ring. Dude, she had a mushroom meltdown. And instead of a dark king, you would have a queen. Mushrooms. For sure. See? What do you think Legolas looks at everything like he's looking at an alien? He's always like, this is the Legolas look in the whole movie. You know, the fucking dwarves, obviously the drunks of the universe. They're like, you remember Gimli's like, let's have a drinking contest. He looks at the fucking beer like it's an alien. He's just like, it has no effect on him. He's too, you know what I mean? It's too spun out. All kinds of drugs. That's what the Harry Potter universe needed as the kids aged up. So I could get it. Like when they were 10 or whatever, when they first started. I don't know how old they were supposed to be when they first started. 10, 11, 12, whatever. I could get it. You know what I mean? Not every kid is smoking dope at that age. But by the time they're all like 17, bro, not one wizard in training snuck some dope onto the fucking Hogwarts Express. Not one. Not one. Fuck that, dude. That's bullshit. Nobody would have cared about no goddamn butterbeer. All right? Maybe the 10-year-olds would have cared about the butterbeer. There is no way that those 18-year-olds are going to be like, hey, let's fucking sneak out and risk getting in trouble so we can go to get some butterbeer. Fuck that, dude. I've had butterbeer. I've had it. I drank it straight out of Hogwarts, okay? I've been to fucking Hogwarts. I'm telling you, I had the butterbeer. Okay? I went to fucking Orlando. I've had it. I'm telling you, it's tasty, but I would not have snuck out my house in the middle of the night to do it. It didn't get me drunk at all. There was no beer in the butterbeer. There's just no drugs. Harry Potter universe, but with drugs. Can you imagine, dude? Can you imagine how fucking crazy that could have got? only brew for the brave and true comes from that green dragon. Ooh, I got coffee. I'm gonna go get some coffee. Oh, got that butter beer right here. Ooh wee. Dumbledore was tripping, remember when he said he was forced to drink ayahuasca from the clamshell? Maybe. But he was forced, though. You know what I mean? There was no actual enjoyment of drugs in the Potterverse. It's a damn shame. It's a crying goddamn shame. Dumbledore was not tripping, dude. That would have fixed that movie. For sure. Would have fixed the Potterverse for me. Is if in the natural course of the wizarding upbringing, you know, there was some wizard weed. Shoo. The ones that. What? Whatever, dude. Nah, they weren't even putting him on the stoner path, bro. He was not going to end up a stoner. Harry Potter ended up like a fucking white bread ass breeder. Cranked out a bunch of gingers with Ginny. Okay, that one herbologist professor probably had a stash, but I mean, come on. That's the only person in Hogwarts that has a stash. Come on. Hufflepuff and that kush. You know Hufflepuff would have been buying all that weed up, too. That's where the stoners go, is Hufflepuff. What do you know? Just missing. Just completely missing out of the Potterverse, man. No, dude. Slytherins were the dealers. Hufflepuffs were just the end users, you know? The Slytherins had all the deals. Maybe Ravenclaw. Yeah, the Ravenclaws are probably the dealers, to be honest with you. Ravenclaw dealers selling to the Slytherin kids and supplying the Hufflepuffs. Ravenclaw probably would have been like the wholesaler. You know what I mean? They would have wholesaled out, you know, the weed to Slytherin, and then Slytherin would sell it to the Hufflepuffs with a markup, and then the Gryffindors would be like the tattletale goody two-shoes, you know what I mean? The goody gumdrops crew that was always like trying to tattle on all the Hufflepuffs for smoking a little weed out behind the Quidditch pitch, you know what I mean? Under the Quidditch bleachers down there. You know, if somebody tattles to a fucking teacher wizard, it's gonna be a fucking Gryffindor. The tattletales of all tattletales, bro. Stupid ass Gryffindors. Always getting mad because everybody's having a little more fun than them, you know? Whatever. Fly. We're playing a dangerous game, my friend. Harry Potter and the Chamber of Illicit Substances. Yeah, man. Why not? That's what that fucking Hogwarts shit would have become. The paintings are talking to everybody, man. I gotta get high in that place. There's no way. I couldn't deal with all that socializing and all that craziness without a little bit of wizard weed to take the edge off, you know what I mean? Little dollop of the old wizarding weed. Dude, I just came up with the best fucking weed brand ever. The wizarding weed of Smoky Potter, dude. You gotta, like, all of the kids that grew up on Harry Potter are now of weed age. It's time. The wizarding weed of Smoky Potter, dude. Smoky Potter and the Sorcerer's Stoned. Yeah. Smoky Potter and the half ounce of weed. The half-pound prince. Oh my God, man. Nah, Snape was way too uptight, bro. Snape was one of the dudes that the Gryffindors would all go tattle to, for sure. Snape, Dumbledore, they were all uptight and shit, man. Smoky Potter. The Prisoner of Azkaban, dude. Yeah, dude, in The Prisoner of Azkaban, Harry and his friends get caught smoking weed instead of tattling like they're supposed to. Fantastic strains and where to smoke them. Yeah, that could be your, like, that could be your shop, you know? And then you go in there and it's nothing but just like Harry Potter themed shit. Hagrid hash. Dumbledore OG. Death Eater. That's your moon rocks, bro. Somebody should just see. This is another one of my fucking $1 million ideas. Somebody in California sets up a weed shop that's Harry Potter themed. It's going national, bro. The Deathly Shatter. Hermione, yeah. Oh man, this is the one, man. This is the one. Diabong Alley, dude. That's where all the pieces could be. You know what I mean? You have your shop set up. Hey, you guys got any glass? Yeah, you're gonna want to go over to Diabong Alley. Remember, the glass chooses you. You don't choose the glass. Ron Wheezy. Man. And you see why you should put me in charge of the goddamn world, man, because this shit would exist. It'd be out there. It wouldn't just be theoretical. By the way, I want to make it known, I will sue anybody that starts this brand. I have a running record that I came up with this goddamn idea. If you steal it, you're going to cut me in. I'm telling you. Yeah. You got to go to Diabong Alley, dude. I love it, dude. Yeah, why'd you do that, Johnny? Half the book titles already sound like weed innuendos. Yeah, they do. What are all the book titles? You got The Sorcerer's Stone, right? The Chamber of Secrets. You got The Order of the Phoenix. I don't know what you'd really do with that one, right? What else do you got? I can't remember all the goddamn fucking things. The Deathly Hallows. The Half-Stoned Prince, yeah. Lamenting the Fall of Pixar. Good riddance to bad rubbish, dude. They were making sentimental tripe for way too fucking goddamn long, dude. Fuck a Pixar movie. They're all emotionally manipulative shit. They make everybody's eyes all big so they can make them all watery when they get sad. Fuck that shit, man. Manipulative, crazy, fucking dystopian entertainment, air quotes. It's the only way I can cry without booze. Man. Go watch Old Yeller or some shit. Go watch Where the Red Fern Grows or read that book. If you don't cry, you're not a human being. Just, get a story where the dog dies. Marley and Me. There you go. Get that one. Let's get a story when the dog dies. That'll work. Quit relying on the crutch of Pixar movies, man. We don't speak of Where the Red Fern Grows. I'm not emotionally ready. Yeah, dude, I read that shit in 4th grade, and I'm still not emotionally ready to actually speak about what happens in that fucking book. Okay? You want to cry? Get that shit. That shit devastated me when I was a kid. Devastating. That's a tearjerker. These Pixar movies. Fuck this shit. Music is usually where I start crying. Yeah, if I want to burst into tears, listen to some music. I just put on some like really good jazz, like some Louis Armstrong trio shit. That'll get me. So evocative of a time and just expertly done. Yeah, Watership Down is a tough book. What about fucking Charlotte's Web? Charlotte's Web, dude. Damn. Shit'll murder you. Ah, will they learn? Are we talking about this? What time is it? Somebody give me a PST time check. Hook a brother up with a PST time check. Quelle heure est-il? 11:11. That means it's about time for me to hit the old dusty trail. I don't have much time left. Got things to do today, you know. We got some things to take care of today. Got to do psychological prep for Flash Friday, yes. Got to do my palate cleansing. Listen to some happy music. Kind of glance at the stories that are being pulled for the day so I know what I'm in for. That sort of thing, you know. The news is fun. No, it isn't. No, it ain't. You're wrong. You're wrong. Good day. Always love the characters you pull on Flash Friday. It's the only thing that keeps me sane. Putting on my monkey suit and tormenting TJ. That's how I make my way through Flash Ride. Put on my mouse suit. multiple personalities as a defense mechanism, like Split. Yeah, yeah, for sure. You know, if I get to the point I can't take it, I slip into Banana Monkey. You know, I slip into some Biden, I jump into some Mickey. You know, you gotta escape. Who should I bust out today? It's been a while since I did a Barron Trump. I like Barron Trump a lot. Maybe I'll bust out Barron Trump today. I'll put on my Barron Trump suit. John X, yeah, well, that's not a character, you know what I mean? That's somebody that I would have to get a hold of, and John X is not the type of guy you want to get a hold of, you know? So he contacts me when the time is right, you know. The moon is full. The blood moon, you know. I don't know, nobody knows where he's at. I could do 2011 TJ. I could do that, yeah. Just find a picture from 2011, you know. I'll do literal 2011 TJ. Bruce Valanche. I'm sorry. I'm just sitting here thinking about this 2011 TJ bit. I think it could be pretty funny. TJ's a character, huh? Well, grab his page boy photo. Yeah. Now we got to find like a real good 2011 photo. You know. I think this could work. I don't know how I'll weave it in though. It's not great for like flash fried because like that one would be really good if it came up contextually. So I'll probably hip pocket that one. Maybe test it in a future flash fried or something when I know that there's a story that can provide at least a weak segue into it. Worst People Ever has the best 2011 era TJ thumbnail. True courage, dude. I love it. 2011 TJ, dude. Gotta dig through. Gotta find the right one. feel like that guy is so slow, I could knock him out of the air if he comes back this way. Take an air shot.